Hey guys, welcome to Shade Room. I'm live now with this video. I really like this video. It's showing modern, beautiful women that's been aged out the game, and still think they're relevant. I don't believe that they're relevant. I think she's beautiful. She was gorgeous. She was on a lot of R&B tracks in the '80s, early '90s, and '90s. It's a gorgeous woman, but man, like life, you wait too long, you get the falsetto voice. It's smooth, lovely, but ain't nothing at the end of that falsetto but a feeling, but a sensation. Now you gotta live with reality. What is your reality? Let's get into this without further ado.
And that was 26 years ago. That was 1999, right?
Girl, you look 26 now.
I'm 52.
Oh, period.
Thank you. I don't let no one's dusty sun stress me out.
Okay.
So, anyways, even the setup was the woman was, not to say women are more important than men. I don't think that. But in romance, I think it works the old fashioned way when a man was courting the woman and pursuing her. And it just was a beautiful, I don't know, it was just beautiful. And the vibe was just different.
Yeah, back then it wasn't no $20. You give $20. Now you give them
Back then it was like, I'll pay your, what baby say, baby face, I'll pay your rent, I'll fix your car, I'll buy your clothes, I'll do anything. As soon as I get home from work.
Now, and he was working.
And he was working.
Fool.
Now you got a dude on your couch eating your food, playing video games, okay? What are we doing? Go to work.
Yes, okay, period. What do you wish someone had told you about dating like in your 40s and 50s back then?
You know, you think that when you're ready to settle down that there's always going to be a lot of supply on the shelves, and it's not. Like at this age, a lot of the good guys are married or taken because they're good guys. And I was having a conversation with a girlfriend of mine the other day, and I'm like, well, your best bet now is maybe someone that a good man that maybe is coming out of a marriage, getting a divorce. So, I think in our youth, and I would like people to know this when they're younger, we think, oh, there's always going to be an endless supply. I can wait till tomorrow. Don't put off your happiness waiting. If you find that good person, like a lot of times we wait, well, it's not the right time. It's never going to be like the right time. I would say go for it more. I wish I would have told someone told me just go for it. I probably have overlooked a good candidate before, like maybe,
why is that though?
Me thinking the timing thing, maybe prioritizing career. I definitely was always like work. I never thought I had enough cushion built up to like relax and take my foot off the gas and start a family.
And then is it
Real talk, guys. All gas, no brakes. She let you know she's fine as apple juice, man. You know how apple juice is so lovely and tastes when you taste that, it's so light. But yeah, man, it feels so good on you going down. But yeah, you got man, you got to realize life is serious, and she's realizing she's telling you she played with time. She turned the time hourglass up a time, turned that joker up and down. She was looking at it sideways. She's playing with time, and thought at the end of the road it's gonna be a dude there waiting on her, waiting on you, cause you pretty. Oh no, man, it's a lot of pretty women in the sea. It's a lot of handsome dudes in the sea. That's both sides. Doesn't matter the gender. Uh, there's a lot of partners of the community. There's a lot of partners in the sea. Doesn't matter the gender. Don't matter the look. So you got to realize, guys, wherever you are out there, you can't take things for granted. I'm just talking to you. I'm just trying to get some wisdom out there to you for relationships. She told you she is prioritizing her career. And in the beginning of this, she said to you that they got to listen to what people say. They'll tell you. Listen to what they say. I always tell you, listen to what people say. They'll tell you. She told you that she was told her girlfriends, hey, when she realized it was too late, she said, hey, watch the guys that get married. Watch the guys try to catch the guy. Now she's sitting back like at 50 something like a vulture. She picking off the she's trying to pick off the married, the good looking dudes, the good dudes. Now she's looking at because ain't that many out here at her age bracket. Because they're all snatched up married. Got kids. They in this season life. You 50, you're in your season life. That's a season time. That's mid career, end of mid career level. You finna get ready to go into the twilight. You looking at the twilight's another 10 years. It's there, baby. You at that. Hey man, you at the I'm cool stage. I'm cool. You ain't angry. I'm cool. I can't get angry, man. Heart attacks around the corner. You can't. Hey, I'm being real with you guys. I'm talking y'all for real. So the game changes up when you get in your 50s. So you got to understand that life is serious out here, man. So don't take the spoils of war. So if you prioritize relationships, if you prioritize life, you gotta understand there's timings and there's places you gotta be prepared for it. And if you miss them timing and places, the results you get is the results you get. You can't blame nobody. You're an adult. And I'm just trying to help young relationship people understand. Look at this beautiful woman. She's 52 and she's telling you she didn't prioritize. So she on the other part of the game, and she meet guys. She said she probably missed a guy that was for her on her up way up in her 20s and her 30s. You know, she just was talking about career, and she said she had her foot on the gas, and she told you she probably missed a dude. So hey, you can't blame nobody but her. But for the ones that's below her, that's still in that age bracket that could catch, yeah, you got your own problems. But if you're more aware of this and you're focused on relationship, you can find a dude. Excuse me. You can reason with the guy and figure out something together, come up with a plan together, because that's what all relationships are: is building a plan together, having love at the center, having God at the center, which is God, and moving forward with your life, man. You know, you always have ups and downs in life. That's part of life, you know. But you can deal with it as you grow older. You can grow older and get to know that person, know their ways and everything, and they know your ways, and you know y'all can have a beautiful family. But when you get 52, it's hard to find know a person 52 where he's you can, but it's a different, it's a whole different ball game because you guys been around the world now. What you think? Leave a comment down. Let's continue on watching this. It's just hitting hard right now.
That just go on and on
Yeah.
and on, and then you be 100 years old, and you like, it's
Damn
still
it.
working.
Still working. And I think I will say specifically with Black women, especially, I feel like we don't really have the luxury to think that we can kind of take time off like that, you know? And I specifically say Black women because, like, we're usually the backbone of everything, you know, not even just with our families, but with our friend circles. Like, it's always something for us to do. We're always taking care of somebody else. I don't have children, but I'm always like feeding a friend or taking care of someone or helping somebody out or doing a favor. And I think that's a cape that we put on ourselves. No one told us to do this. It's just something in us that we do. And if you think about the Black woman in your life, you probably think, damn, she's like a superwoman for everybody else. When does she slow down for herself? I think with Black women specifically, it's harder for us to ever feel like we can just kind of take a break. We have to be like all gas, no brakes. I don't think we have the luxury of feeling like, okay, I can take a breather now and relax. And I think it's really sad. You know, there's all these
I think she's rambling right now, but I think she has a point. But I don't think that's true. I think it's the individual. I think it's a psychological impediment in certain women of the black community and every community. I think not just black, but she put it specifically to black women. So I'm gonna stay in that vein. Um, I think I see that do it in the black community. I think there's some psychological need inside the mind. Not all black women are like this. Other black women are totally different. But I met a few black women that had this. I want to help everybody. I want to help this my cousin, help the stranger. I'm like, you have a helper problem. You know what I mean? There's something going on with you. Why you want to help everybody? You need to go get some therapy or something to find out what's going on because you can't help everybody in the world. You know, so it's up to you to recognize that point, how much you can give out before you burn out. And then you, like she said, all gas, no brakes. That's the ideology. That's the way you're thinking. Do you have to move that way? No, I don't think it's the individual's choice. So as an adult, you have to make adult decisions, and if that's the choice you want to make, know that you're making that choice. Know that's your personal decision, and you can't blame nobody else. And then looking back, you can always find your group, your setting for individuals that might have the same thing. Because there's all people, like I said, there's people out there like that. But I think that's a psychological issue, and that's something that needs to be addressed individually through counseling. But that's up to the individual that want to go do that. So it's choice. Well, let's hear one more thing, and I'm gonna cut this off.
statistics about 45% and 65% of Black women will never get married, you know, and we're out here taking care of everybody else and not getting taken care of. And I think it's really sad. I think we self-impose this cape on ourselves to save the world.
Yep.
Look at all the marches. Look at all. I know this is dating, but I got to bring it into like the political space. We're always at the front lines for everybody else. For everybody. Brother gets killed, we're in the front lines. The LGBTQ community, we're in the front lines. Other women that are not even showing that up as our allies, we're in the front lines. Gaza, front line. We're always there for everybody else. And on top of all the stuff in our personal lives, we out here trying to save the world. When does that leave time to like really feel comfortable? When does that really leave time to like relax and or even just like put yourself first or dating? And I just feel like a lot of women get caught up in saving the world and then they leave little time for themselves.
But that
I think that like, it comes back to what I said earlier. It's a choice. You got to recognize you're making a choice, and people will use you. Will use you. I told my daughter this a long time ago. Why are you going down to these marches? What does it benefit you? Does it benefit any of your community? Does it benefit you? Does it benefit anything you love? Or is it an ideal in your head? And she told me, she said, Dad, I never thought about it that way. And I said, I respect that. But as long as you think about it now, and I ain't, but she'll tell you, I never told her not to go. I always told her to think about what she's doing. I don't want her down there, but I never said, she's a young adult, make your decision. You ask her this day, she'll tell you, we had the discussion. I'm not going to nothing that you're not gonna have me on the front line fighting for your issues. Ain't got nothing to do with it. Get pepper sprayed and you know what I mean. They can have that. I don't know about how you feel, chat, but leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I think that's a cycle. Like I come back to the same thing psychological. You need to go get somebody that's professional that can help you and make you see through things that you maybe never had looked at before. There's some type of need. I'm not working as a psychologist at this time, but that's why I can refer people to a therapist. But yeah, it's a lot of issues out there. So I'm not going to continue more in this video. This was great context. This is the shade room. You might look it up. Check out this. I'm gonna give it. I got this off of the shade room, and also off of the what's that the show. If you want to see this video, check it out. Let me know what you think about it. I really enjoyed this content. I'm gonna stop right here. It's very interesting. Oh, this is older women waking up when it's too late. What is your opinion? Leave a comment down below.